Commissioners have provided us with an outstanding arts program. It's one that you ought to take credit for, you ought to be very proud of. Our center draws people because of the Arts Center, not only from the northern part of Fulton County, but from the entire Fulton County. We have become actually a magnet program for the arts. And you ought to be rejoicing in this and taking full credit and making it even better. I want to tell you that we as Friends of Benson have been contributing $8,000 per year for many years to the arts program to provide additional funding for equipment and supplies in addition to what Fulton County provides. I also want to thank you for the early Christmas gift with the waiving of the $25 annual fee, but I want to tell you personally, I'll give you back that $25 if you will bring the Benson Center staffing up to full staffing. Currently, we don't have a chef. We've been without a chef for several months now. We don't have an aquatic instructor. We don't have a computer instructor. And we don't have a craft instructor. If my $25 will help you pay for filling those positions, you got my $25. Thank you very much.
Mr. Hooper. Welcome, Mr. Hooper.
My name is Bill Hooper. I'm a homeowner and a taxpayer for the last 45 years in Fulton County, and for the last decade I've been an enthusiastic volunteer at the Benson Senior Center. I'd like to thank the Commission for the services of an employee who's become a hero in the opinion of many of us who witnessed his services to seniors at the Benson Center. His name is Charles Scoggins, and he is listed on the Fulton County employment record as an art instructor. But that does not describe the scope of his work or his impact on the well-being of seniors with whom he comes in contact on a daily basis. Charles plans the art program, he buys the art materials, he teaches courses, he provides individual assistance and advice, he organizes exhibitions, and I could go on and on. I think when he goes to bed at night, he thinks about, in his dreams, the projects that he can start at the Senior Center. Most importantly, he inspires people and helps them find and develop the artistic skills and imagination they never realized they possess. It is not an exaggeration to say that he gives people a way to find meaning in their lives, and he delights in the achievements of his students. He's surely a real hero. I asked the county to make Charles' position a permanent one and to broaden his official job description to reflect all the things that he actually does in the service of seniors. We need to have him continue to serve seniors at the Benson Center. Thank you.
You're welcome. Ms. Falkenheimer.
Thank you, Commissioners, for allowing me to speak. My name is Ron Bockenheimer. I have been attending the Benson Center for over 6 years. Before that, I was literally at home depressed, and when my wife kicked my butt into the Benson Center, I have become a very happy gentleman, and there are 3 positions at the Benson Center that have become part-time, and I really want to speak about one which affected me greatly, and that is Charles's position as art director, who has no teachers other than himself. He has guided people and instructed how to, depending on the course, how to achieve a product. I have won several awards from my art, which I would have never, ever done without his instructions on how to do something. In the meantime, I really ask that you make Charles and the two other part-timers, full-timers, they are assets to the Benson Center. I want to wish all of you a happy holiday and a new year filled with peace and prosperity and a check to the Benson Center.
Ms. John Lee.
I also attend the Benson Center, but in a different capacity. I'm a member of the Commission on Elderly Affairs. I was chairman for a few years. I also am chairperson for the commission. All of a sudden it's gone out of my head. But I'm also a volunteer there. I teach knitting. I teach speed making, and I run the poker game on Thursday. Not for money, of course, but we have a very good group. So there are many people that go to the Benson Center who are not involved in the art, although that was one of the first things I did when I went there. I was in sculpting class and the art class, and I just don't have time in my week to do everything that I want to do at the Benson Center. And I just want to tell you, it really saved my life, because I had to retire from teaching ballet, and I still do that 2 days a week. I'm 82, and I'm a very active person. I try and fit in swimming, but I don't know, I just can't get with the schedule. But I just want to tell you how much I appreciate, and everybody appreciates, all the help that you do for the Benson Center, because it is a fabulous place, and I hope we get a cook soon.
Ms. Dorothy Benson, welcome.
I'm going to surprise you all. I'm going to yield my time to Marilyn Anderson, because I was going to say the same thing that she's going to say, so we'll save a little time.
My name is Marilyn Anderson, and I say to you, first of all, if there be sorrow, let it be for things undone, undreamed, unrealized, and unattained. And because as senior citizens, we have grown into the sense that time is passing us by. We grasp at those things we couldn't have in our younger years. We grasp at creativity. We grasp at that which is wealth for our spirit. And obvious to you, ladies and gentlemen, I am talking about art. For the first time, many of us who were depression children, deprived of all other necessities, come in our elder years to experience creativity in art. So you can understand our consternation when we meet an artist who draws out of us all that no one else ever noticed. He enhances our reality at the Benson Center. And so I ask you to think carefully and deeply about the meaning of our lives as we age, as we lose so much. The power of our spirit is renewed daily by our lessons in art. So we ask you to give us a full-time art teacher at the Dorothy Benson Center, if you please. I also want to thank you. I want to thank you for your service. This cannot be easy, and above all things, you have the patience of Job, obviously, and you are good listeners. And I see too, and I firmly believe you must listen with your hearts. So I say again, listen to the plea of these elderly people. Listen to the plea as the days take from us that ability to be active and certainly to be agile, to do the things we once did and now to embark on those things we only dreamed of doing. I thank you very much.
Thank you.
Following Mr. Irving Adelman, Ms. Willie Ruth Stallings, Ms. Ida B. Clemens, Mrs. Mary Grigsby, Mr. Joe Reed, Ms. Beverly A. Donaldson, and Ms. Letitia Ford.
Good afternoon. I'm Irving Edelman, a member of the Benson Center. And I'm very busy life going as often as possible to that center, because without it, I would spend a very lonely life at home looking at the four walls. And let me tell you, it makes my life there a very happy and productive existence. I hope you will continue to fund it to what we need. And thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.